Texas mom thinks she's carrying twins, then doctor takes a closer look and screams, "Help!" Texas mom thinks she's carrying twins and then receives a shock. Lauren Perkins, like many women, has always wanted to be a mom for a year. She had her husband David decided that they needed to get some help getting pregnant when they first started trying to get pregnant. Lauren didn't like the idea of using fertility treatments. Well, after a year of trying, Lauren and David decided to take a vacation to Nicaragua to consider their options and figure out what they should do next. Well, this is the story of the Texas mom who thought she was carrying twins. But then the doctor took a closer look and screamed, "Help!" Lauren, David, and a group of their friends took a trip to Nicaragua. On the trip, Lauren talked a lot about her struggles getting pregnant. One of their friends on the trip was a priest. When she talked to him about her fertility issues, he told her calmly, "Someone up there has big plans for you. I don't know what, but it will be big." Or Lauren thought that he was trying to give her faith by telling him whatever he needed to tell her. She didn't realize at the time that his prediction was absolutely correct. When she got back home to Texas, she didn't think much about what the priest had told her. One major thing did happen on the trip though. Maureen and David decided that artificial insemination would be the easiest way for Lauren to get pregnant, and it was likely the couple's best chance. Lauren didn't have much faith and she was sure that she wasn't meant to have children. Well, not long after, Lauren did find out that she was pregnant. When she went for her first checkup, the nurse told Lauren that her HCG levels were very high. The nurse told the couple that it's a strong possibility that there is more than one baby growing in Lauren's belly. The idea of having twins, or even triplets, thrilled the couple. They always wanted a big family, and the fact that they could have more than one baby was thrilling. They struggled to get pregnant for a long time, and finally they'd be able to have a family on the day or the ultrasound. Lauren and David were excited. They couldn't wait to find out if they were going to have twins or maybe even triplets. When the doctor looked at the screen, though, he couldn't believe his eyes. He tried to remain calm when he told Lauren that she saw 5 babies in her womb. Well, after a minute the doctor was even more shocked. He found a 6th baby. Lauren couldn't believe what she was hearing. All they kept saying was 6 babies born. The couple was finally able to wrap their heads around the fact that Lauren was carrying 6 babies. The doctor has told the couple that they had a decision to make. The doctor told the couple that they could reduce the number of babies and Laura womb to increase the baby's survival. The decision was difficult as much as the couple wanted their babies. The doctor told them that there would be less risk of complications if they were to reduce the number. After some serious thought, the couple decided that they wanted to give all 6 of their babies a fighting chance. From the moment they decided to keep all 6 babies, the doctors did everything they could to make sure that all the babies were delivered safely throughout her entire pregnancy. Lauren's doctor monitored her closely. She took every precaution possible to ensure the health of all the children. Finally, on April 23, 2012, the big day arrived. Lauren was in her 30th week of pregnancy. Children born before their 37th week are considered premature. The doctors were not surprised that Lauren had gone into labor at 30 weeks, though this is very common when it comes to multiple births. When Lauren gave birth, there were 35 people in the delivery room. Each person had a job and they knew what it was beforehand. The doctor had 6 nurses standing by to be sure that there was someone to take care of each baby when it came into the world. According to Lauren, she was under a great deal of stress while giving birth. Finally, reality set in. She would be a mother of 6 babies. Well, it only took about 4 minutes for all 6 babies to be born. Lauren and David named their children Andrew, Benjamin, Caroline, Leah, Allison, and Levi. The babies all weighed between 1 and 2 pounds when they were born. Lauren didn't think that she'd be able to see her babies right away because they were so small. The day after she gave birth, though, each of the babies' teams rolled the babies by Lauren, one by one, before they headed up to the ICU. She even got to touch each of their little fingers for the first few days. The babies had to stay in the NICU. When Allison was 4 days old, she was stable enough to be held by her parents. It took the nurse 10 minutes to move all of the tubes and wires so that she could be held. Lauren says it was the most amazing feeling of her life. The first few weeks of the babies' lives, their parents were worried about complications that could lead to disabilities or even death. Fortunately, they all recovered when 5 of the babies were 4 months old, they were able to go home. Leah was the only one who had to stay in the hospital. She was the smallest and she had to struggle for space in Lauren's womb. She was buried under her brothers and sisters, so she didn't get enough nutrition and her brain wasn't fully developed yet. But Lauren and David brought the babies home. They received plenty of donations and family members and complete strangers gave. Lauren also had high praise for her doctors, her nurses and the staff, and then I see you recently the 6 babies celebrated their 6th birthday. According to Lauren, their life is scheduled chaos. They try to stay organized, but it doesn't always work with 6 children. All of the children except for Leah are perfectly healthy. Lee's brain didn't develop properly, so she'll need help from her parents for the next few years. The good thing though, was that she was able to start preschool with her siblings. She's in the class for children with disabilities and according to David Lauren, she is thriving there. Lauren and David love their family and each of their children is a dream come true. In fact, it's 6 dreams coming true all at once. What do you think the most challenging thing would be when it comes to being a parent of 6 children all at once? Tell us in the comments below and subscribe for more.